Shelby and Michelle with Farmhouse Living, and welcome back to our channel. We are on our third house of our Christmas
extravaganza.
Why do you always want to say extravaganza? Our home tour series, where we are touring our local friends' homes that are decorated just amazing for Christmas. So this is our friend Maddie. She is
best friend Maddie.
Best friend. No, she is a very close friend, and what's her Instagram? Rustic Vivo Designs. So you can find all of her amazing designs. She's an interior designer, but she also owns a local boutique. And so, yeah, she's very talented when it comes to home, DIY, really anything like that. We also, I'll link to some of our other videos. This is like our fourth collaboration. She's been on here a couple times. Yeah. So in every home tour, we've really just started with, did you start decorating early, late? When do you normally decorate?
So normally I believe in the decorating after Thanksgiving, but then Instagram is so annoying because everybody's decorating like October.
Yeah.
So I decorated like right before I left for Thanksgiving. So I decorated, I think, like a few days before Thanksgiving.
So you were a normal time. Everyone's pretty late.
It's just, and I think we forget that Instagram, that's their job. So they have to get the content out, but like us normal people, like, what happened to Thanksgiving, you know? I like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Michelle was like, Michelle Howell, who was yesterday, she's like, I like to have pumpkins out.
I mean, yeah, I had my whole porch with pumpkins, and it was just like, wow, we're really going there, huh?
Yeah.
It was time.
Yeah, so you did some simple signs and pillows and a garland on your stairs.
Yeah, so that, I mean, really easy because the sign, I have a normal sign that stays there throughout the year, and then just that Christmas one, and then I put cheap garland up there, and then I just add like a Christmas pillow.
Yeah.
And then garland like that my mom gave me.
Goat. Yes. Goat. This church pew is really fun probably to swap out for the holidays.
Yeah.
And then you got your tablescape, which is also, I feel like that could go even through the winter, which is good.
Sure. And the fall. Like just changing out the greenery. So that's what I tell a lot of people is the simplest way to add decor without spending a lot of money at first is just changing your greenery in your jars and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the boxwoods and really simple. It could go a really long time. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into your living room.
Okay.
Talk about the other details. We are in your living room, which I mean, we've never toured your house, so I feel like we can talk about some other details outside of Christmas. Okay. When you bought this house, you didn't have the really pretty wall treatment, but you got all the what do you call it? Millwork. Just and it's like the fancy box.
Or called picture boarding.
Picture boarding.
Yeah, because it's like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this house was really ugly when we bought it, but I totally saw the potential.
It was dated. It wasn't ugly. It was just
because if the former owner sees it, then they might have their feelings hurt.
Oh gosh.
There's a lot of weird stuff, like weird stuff.
You saw the potential. Floors, the millwork on the wall, the lighting. Refresh the fireplace and the mantle. I gifted her this.
She did. This sucker's heavy.
Yeah, so that's actually the same wood that's in the ceiling in Mom's dining room and then the ceiling in my living room. Yeah. So we just had some fun with that. Dispersed it. So you have your Christmas tree.
This is from Target, and I love it. Like, I barely have much in here, and just getting a good tree makes a difference.
Oh,
you don't have to add too much, and then, you know, just these little poinsettias.
And a flock tree is really so much.
And look at this. This is my favorite. I don't know if you could see it, but somebody got me an ornament that has us on it.
So cute.
Yeah.
Your little family.
Do you decorate it the same every year, or is this completely new?
This is new.
Okay.
So I'll show y'all my Charlie Brown tree that I had for 5 years. So this is an upgrade tree. I just surprised my husband with it. And so now, actually, genuinely, every day he's like, I love that tree. Yeah. So he gave me a hard time. But it's pre-flocked. So, and then these were just cheap ornaments. I mean, I could add so much, and then ribbon obviously makes a big difference too.
Yeah. We've got your mantle. We have fresh greenery, stems again, and then where are your stockings?
So, good question. I can't find any anywhere that I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this year was really picked over. So many people were home and they really wanted to update their homes this year. So it all went along with Christmas as well. They were updating everything.
Like you should link some good stockings.
Yeah.
I've searched everywhere. Target, Hobby Lobby. I mean, Etsy did have some good ones, but then it wasn't going to get here in time.
Too late,
so it was just, I really want some simple, like, white and plaid ones.
Yeah.
With the real skinny lines, but yeah.
Next year.
That's what's going on over here.
Yes.
2020.
And then we have your piano, which is a really fun place to decorate for the seasons. And you've got your note roll. What's that?
The scrolls. Cottonwood Shanty.
Yes.
She's awesome. And so we also sell them at the store too. So
if you're local, you can
She works with boutiques and so I love her.
Yeah.
She loves the Lord too, so praise God.
Praise God.
It's holy.
In my dining room.
So there's all, you could do like scriptures and stuff, but I actually have a really kind of modern abstract art piece that goes there, but for Christmas, that's what I do.
Swap it out.
Very fun.
So, but my favorite thing I want to say in this room are the couches, because my husband's dad passed away, and he had a furniture store in downtown Chicago, and he did furniture for Oprah Winfrey and stuff like that. So when we got married, these were a different color, and so we just reupholstered them, and so it's really, to me, that's the most special thing in here. And then this is the Italian leather that we didn't touch. So
I love that they look modern. Like you would never know. That
he was really ahead of his time. Like you'll see the chairs in there that were his, and now I'm seeing them everywhere. We were like, these are so ugly. They're never gonna work in my house, and now I love them. So it's pretty funny. And you helped me pick the fabric out. Remember?
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I love your new chandelier.
Oh yes.
So my Pottery Barn dupe. It's only like $115 or something from Wayfair, and then the gold is ugly, so I just spray painted it. You told me the gold. Yeah. So I just use that for everything.
Yeah, it's a Rust-Oleum gold that's really easy to
update something.
Yeah. I needed something short and then long. Yeah. That wasn't over the top, so it makes a difference. And then this was Al's mirror. My husband actually came with some pretty nice stuff, so.
It was a good find. So now we are in your kitchen, which
is my favorite.
Man, you've transformed this.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I will let you call this kitchen ugly before. Because
it was so ugly.
It
was like pink countertops and
I'll tell you, okay, so we'll go into the whole thing. We'll talk about Christmas, but I wanted to talk about one thing I completely doubted.
Yeah.
So you turned
doubted a lot.
No, specifically that bay window. She turned a bay window into her pantry, or
it's my storage pantry.
It's like, she keeps her
home decor.
Yeah, extra, really seasonal stuff. Yeah. You swap out your dishes and stuff like that. Yeah. And I just rolled my eyes when she said she was doing that.
No, I had faith.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't, but it looks amazing. So I'm publicly telling you, I'm sorry for doubting you.
Hey, I accept it.
Okay.
So one thing that I was watching this blogger or this designer talk about, she says a lot of the times when we're decorating homes or designing homes, we start to doubt ourselves. And one thing that she said that I've been really sticking to this week is trust the process. Yeah. And I have to tell my clients that all the time, just trust the process. But sometimes we have to tell ourselves that. Trust the process, trust the vision.
Even when your friend comes in and tells you that's the dumbest idea.
Yeah, I mean, for real. This kitchen was hard to work with because you'll show the before, right?
Yeah.
So there was that bay window, and then there was another window, and then I couldn't really have the sink on the island because of plumbing. And so I had to configure, okay, how do I make a sink look good on a back wall? Okay, well, I can't do cabinets above it, so I gotta do shelves. So there was a lot of thinking through, and I'm really, really happy with it.
It looks awesome. The lights are just showstopper.
They were $1 million,
but you made an expensive choice there. They're from Rejuvenation and they are not cheap.
Right.
But then you made a lot of cost-effective decisions.
I mean, I went cheap everywhere else with lights. So this, I felt, I mean, there's nothing else matching it. Yeah. You had the same ones, right?
I have similar Rejuvenation, but the other thing that you did, a lot of people might not be able to do, but you painted your own cabinets and lots of DIY.
Right. I probably won't do that again, though.
Blood, sweat, and tears went into the kitchen.
Yeah, it did. Just to try and save money. Yeah, I sprayed the cabinets.
You say you won't do that again, but you probably, if there was enough time in between,
It's like having a baby.
Yeah.
You forget.
We know you. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
forget how hard it was.
Now that I'm looking at a new house, I'm like, when I first did it, I was like, never again. Now I'm like, you never know. Okay, so let's talk about the touches of Christmas in here.
Okay.
We just have some wreaths, some greenery, your table, and then you have another tree.
Right.
So it's pretty simple. But
Tell us the story behind the Charlie Brown tree because it's pretty touching.
Okay, so do you want us to go over there or just stay here?
No, stay here and I'll paint.
So the Charlie Brown tree is a tree I got when I first became a single mom. So I'm married now, but I became a single mom, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. And I had Micah, who was 6 months old at the time, and then my other one was 2.5. And so it was a very hard transition, having everything and then basically becoming homeless. And so that Christmas, I didn't have much money, so I went to Lowe's and bought a tree, a pre-lit tree for like pretty much nothing. And I've had it all these years, and then this year I finally decided to upgrade, you know. And last year I tried to salvage it by cutting all the lights off it because none of them were working, and I flocked it. So I made it work last year, and then this year I'm like, it's not working. So it's my Charlie Brown tree. I'm gonna keep all my ugly ornaments on it and all my ugly poinsettias.
But you think they're ugly, but really, that is so sweet. It's just, to you it's ugly because you know you salvaged things here and there.
Right.
We pulled from, you know.
I mean, the poinsettias my mom gave me, and like they're from 1980.
Yeah,
you know.
But when you put it together and you can tell the story, it's everything.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
The boys love it, so.
Yeah. Well, Mattie has a really cool testimony, and I won't make you go all the way, but I'm gonna link it below because every time I watch it, like I know you personally, and I will like, oh my god, I cry every time. So the Lord's totally like
because we just bought this home a year ago, and I got married 3 years ago, so the Lord's literally restored everything. I mean, and it's just so beautiful. So this is just a dream. This is more to me than just a home. It was. I mean, I was homeless, so. When we became a single mom, so or when I became a single mom, and so this to me is just the completion. You know, there's still so much to do, but I'm grateful.
There's always something to do.
Yeah,
it'll never end.
It never ends.
And then when it does end, you're like, okay, let's
time to move.
Find another.
I think I'm gonna find another house.
Yeah,
I understand.
So, but I love every detail. I love that it's not too much. It's kind of minimal Christmas, like you, Mom, or not. I guess we got a little pushback calling your Christmas minimal.
Yeah, I saw that.
But it's not. Some people. I mean, if you look at the other two tours, they are pretty maximum.
Yes.
It's very full, a lot of details, and I just love the touches. It's not too much, but it is just enough to get festive. Season.
Well, and honestly, like. As time goes on, you buy Christmas every year. You buy a little bit here. I mean, we're not all, you know, where we can just hash out a couple $1,000s each year for Christmas. So to me, you buy when you see something you love, just buy it and then build. Right. Yeah. So I've only been in here for a year, and I feel like I've built a lot already.
Oh yeah,
you have.
But my mom was like, "This is not very Christmas."
Oh no,
I think it's very Christmas.
I think it's very Christmas. But I also love that we get to show the transformation of your house.
Right. We definitely need to show the transformation with the paint on the outside.
Oh yeah, her exterior. So we'll cover. I'll make a montage of the before and afters. But I love it all.
Yeah, and you helped me in the kitchen.
Yeah,
you helped me pick the quartz. Which I struggled with because I wanted it to be those long veins. But I'm really happy with it.
We calmed her down.
Yeah.
She got a... You always
I was trying to get a little crazy.
Yeah, you always need a friend that can kind of tame your high-end, sophisticated...
I wanted a bougie kitchen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But this is you. I think we can wrap it up. I think we've covered all the details. So I hope that you continue to watch the tours. This is our third one. We have a fourth and a fifth, so Thursday, Friday. And make sure you follow,
subscribe, and yes, of course, follow Mattie because she's always this wild, and you will definitely want to enjoy Mattie.
Yeah, enjoy Mattie.
Comment, subscribe, share, like.
Bye, guys. Merry Christmas.
Bye. Merry Christmas.